What's up, everybody? Clubhouse Crew Live Tuesday night hangout. We got a good one set for you tonight. I got some Disney stuff, some off the wall stuff. We got some football highlights, and we got the whole team back together. Plus a great guest joining us tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, real quick. Let's say hello to Mark F. First one in. There you go, Mark F. He gets. If there was an award or something, we'd give it to you. Fred O'Malley, hello. Freedom Alley. Leslie, welcome in. Mike Beachman, hello. Mike. Debbie, hello. Great to see you. Francisco. Teresa, hello. Teresa, welcome in. Katie Phillips, hello. Katie, welcome in. Debbie F. Cook, hello. Welcome in. I saw she did Figment on her crochet, and I can't wait. I'm hopefully going to meet up with her next week and maybe get a couple of these that we're going to have. It's going to be great for the meetup. I hope Debbie can come up for the meetup. That would be awesome. Plymouth Rock, hello. Daniel Barry, good to see you, friend. Welcome in. Katie Loves Disney, hello. A lot of Katie's in the house tonight. Magic Mike is here. He's also back there. Did I get everybody? Movie Mania Nick. I talked to Nick today. It was a lot of fun. So let's get things rolling. Hello, Lucinda. Hello, Jeff Snook. How are you doing today? Great to see you. But can we get a brief take? I'll give a brief take in a minute. Yeah, I'll be glad to do that for you, Jeff, if you hang tight, buddy. So let's get my friends in here and get things going. Kendrick, hello. All the friends are joining like crazy right now. Love it. All of our normal group in here tonight. And of course, we've got Magic Adventures joining us tonight. Mike and Jen are joining us. We got Ken and Jen. Why don't I got all the names should be in there? I thought I fixed that. Doug, that's not appropriate to do that on this stream. I would wait till later when you're by yourself to actually do something like that. I wouldn't do that here. I mean, if, you know.
Leave me alone. I don't feel good.
You know what? First off, let's start out with that before I say hello. We have a lot of friends in our community right now that are not feeling that great, under the weather. So please, prayers for all of our friends to get healthy as quick as we can there. So let's go quick hellos real quick. I'll start in the middle with the center square. Doug, what's up, buddy? How are you doing?
I'm okay.
You okay?
Okay. Do you want to see what's under the blanket?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't. Molly's mom is here. Oh Lord, purple shirt. Well, that's good.
It's
Molly's
not purple. Blue. Well, Molly's mom. Let me tell you, Molly's mom is everything I thought she would be and more.
I've said that.
Absolutely amazing woman.
Yep, I've said that.
I second that.
And she's a very lucky woman because she has only one of 4 mugs that was ever created.
That's true. I have one of those mugs right here. I'll show that in just a little bit. I'm afraid to drop it right now. My hands are a little wet still from cleaning up here, but I will show that before the stream is out. And Apple and Tree. The Apple doesn't, Molly's mom, Apple and Tree. Welcome, absolutely. Mark Langenkamp. Good to see you, buddy. Cakes, how are you doing? Doug's got on a purple shirt.
I'm great, and I'm still trying to figure out why Doug has on a purple shirt.
Let me cover it up.
Oh, Lord. God.
Look at that mug. Look at that mug.
If that towel stays there, I'm throwing this mug.
I don't have a mug.
You said I could have it at the beginning.
I will throw that mug.
Don't go back on your word.
There's Molly's mom and Molly. Hello, Jen. Jeff's see Rudy's in here as well. Jeff's in here. Make sure you don't want to miss anybody. So good to hear you're doing well, Cakes. We're ready to roll tonight. We're gonna have some fun doing that. Miss Mandy, how are you? I still love the tree behind you. We should keep that year round.
I 100% agree. I'm sad that it's probably all going to start coming down this weekend. So
Nope, that should be your set for Tuesday nights. Just throwing it out there. Just letting it sit, soak in. So
you never know.
okay, there you go. Kenny and Jenny, how are you? Good to see you guys tonight.
Good to see you too.
Doing well. Pete, did you eat all your pizza? You didn't throw any away, did you?
I did actually. I didn't eat a little bit of the crust because it got a little hard in the fridge, just a little bit of it. But the pizza itself was good. Thank you very much for the. That was a good practical joke. Christine Hickman, hello friend. Ken sent me a pizza here with Preston as a joke, not thinking it was just showed up random pizza at the house. And if Jen was in here, she would tell you I have my little idiosyncrasies about food and the way things are handled and everything. So Preston bringing in some unnamed pizza out of nowhere that was half open set me off on a tilt. So anyway, great joke, good job. I applaud that. So Mike and Jen, welcome in. How are you guys tonight?
We're finally thawed out after being up in the tundra of Baltimore.
It was
nice to be back down
It
here.
was cold up there.
Chilly. Cold is northern locations more than us when you find it, but chilly if you're coming up from Florida for sure. So glad you guys are here tonight. We're gonna have some fun going through everything. Lamont's great. Hello, friend. So this is a cool mug. Doug did a good job on the mug. There is one of these that is available that'll be part of the meetup and some of the charity stuff that we do. So there's only 4 of them made. Molly's mom has one. I have one. Charity has one, and Jen has one. So that's pretty cool on that. Let's see. I'm the most particular eater you know. I don't know if that's good or bad. Good
That's
Lord.
very bad.
Oh, great.
Depends on what you're eating.
That's true.
Don't watch them eat ribs.
What? What was wrong with that?
Oh my god, he had sauce everywhere.
No,
It
I
was
did
just
not.
like
Covered in it.
flying all over the place.
No, I was overly meticulous about that.
Cakes got hit with sauce the whole way at the end of the table.
No, I was overly sensitive to the fact of my deficiencies and was very focused about how that nothing went anywhere. So that's just the opposite.
Not me. I dove in them nachos like there was no tomorrow, buddy.
The food was fantastic. We'll talk about the food was fantastic. We got to see Cakes and Mandy and myself and Doug and Jen and her mom went out to eat, and it was we had a great time, and the food was awesome. That restaurant rocked. I can see why they go there all the time. The food was great. The ambiance was perfect. So yeah, it was good stuff.
I will say the restaurant the following day I thought was better.
Oh, that Eat a Lizard place?
The winking lizard.
Winking lizard.
Hey, I don't care what you do I don't care. We talked about this at the beginning, Doug. I don't care what you do in your private time, but that's something totally separate. Welcome into CLJ 7299 has joined us, and also someone else came in. Hatbox Ghost Jerry came in. Kelly Lang as well. Hello, Kelly. So the food was good. The breakfast was really good, huh? Over there.
We had lunch.
Oh, you had lunch.
lunch.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
we couldn't wake up enough for breakfast.
Well, there you go. I didn't go to sleep. I got about an hour's sleep, and you guys couldn't get up for breakfast. So I was probably
You were home before we even got out of bed.
I was probably about to say I was probably home and all before you got to bed. Hello, Scallywag Steve. I left Steve a message today. Just so you know, Doug, I left him a message.
I hope you yelled at him.
Winking Lizard has the best sauce. No, I didn't yell at him. I just left him a note. Left him a very Winking
You know
Lizard
what?
has the best sauce.
Their barbecue sauce, Pat said how good it was.
Yeah, it was really good.
The sauce
Did I buy a bottle? No.
The sauce that was on the ribs was good. So there you go.
Oh, I tried the ballpark mustard.
Oh, you did? Was it
Very
good?
good. Very good.
I told you that mustard from up there is sick. All right, Nanny Pooh Bear, hello. Dame Dystopia, hello. Before we get into this, I'll come back to that. Let's go over and get into some topics. Let's do football first and get this going so everybody can be up to date. So first, it is winter time. It is winter time, so a lot of the mascots are out doing it. There's the Cheesehead out there. That's what Ken looks like when he goes up deer hunting. Alex, welcome in. Good to see you. Candy, welcome in. Great to see you. That's Ken when he's on his 4-wheeler up there. There's why is he animated? But he's the only one that's animated when he's doing a wheelie. So
Because we're a joke.
Because you're a joke.
Because the Bengals are a joke.
Mr. Thibodeau, hello, welcome in. So there you go. The Ravens are just out there, just going. That's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool snowmobile, though. I will say that. I will say that.
They suck.
Lions are out there. Look at the skis on the Lions one with all the neon. Jen, you gotta love that one for your Lions.
Yeah, there's always next year.
Kate, welcome in. Good to see you. Nick and Claire in the house. Mandy Adams. A lot of great friends here tonight. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out on our Tuesday night hangout. Here's the Tampa Bay Bucks one. I just threw it in just because I think the pirate looks pretty cool. So there's a go with that. You know. And the Browns Blitz, which I thought was kind of cool. The Browns Blitz. It's got fire on that one. And then
I think that's a fart.
And there's your Steeler one there, which I don't know why the graphics on it look like a leopard type thing almost with the fire, but that's still pretty cool. Steel Hurricane in the middle of a snowstorm. So there you go. So there's the characters out there. Week 18, let's do a quick update of Week 18. They said goodbye to Highmark Stadium, and apparently the Jets logo in itself as the Buffalo Bill was out there doing his thing. They had a race out there. The Colts, they didn't make it. The Texans mascot always looks like he's ready to rip your head off. I will say that. I do like how they do that. Let's see here. They ate cheese up in Minnesota.
Why does it look like Doug?
That looks like me at dinner Friday night.
And lunch Saturday.
It kind of does look like you.
Saturday.
Kind of does. Okay. Thank you for posing for that one, Doug. That's great. The Cowboys didn't do too well. I like how they were just. I just like this one instead because the Cowboys are all running, and they don't look like Woody from Toy Story this time. So that kind of made me happy too. They kind of look like fake minions or like Finions. So right there as they're running around with that. Let's see here. This was a great one. Nice teddy bear for the Lions. There's looking down on that. Curtis family, Chris, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Playoffs, baby, for you, Doug. There you go. With the Ravens sitting there next to you. Appropriate that it shouldn't have been a trouncing on either one because that was a ridiculous game on all sides. Yes.
Why is it jockstrap on the outside?
Yeah, what's in his crotch?
He's got that. He's a jock.
Cheese. It's cheese.
He's a jock. That's actually Scallywag Steve posed for this. I just literally what I did was I took everything from his June edition of the calendar and just put it into there, and there it was. So, there it was. The new NFL record is number 95. Pounces on a Bengal. I think
79 days till Reds opening day.
Listen, he didn't pounce on him. He kind of just laid on top of him.
Well, I don't know. Let me make this bigger real quick. Don't do it.
What are you doing?
I'm making the text bigger so that we can see the comments a little bit better because it was a little too small there for anybody to read. Katie Loves Disney was asking why are the Minions in Minnesota? That's a good thing. Piles Adventures, hello. Good to see you, buddy. Let's see, I got a couple more. The Raiders, I won, Swifty. This may be the best one. So oh God, Robert Cherries, welcome in. Nick from ear to there. I always got to get that right. Nick, hello, buddy. T. Marie's Place, welcome in. I love this one, and to me, it's getting back at Kelly because I don't know. I didn't tell everybody. This is a great little thing. So I'm going through and should have had him sitting on a turtle. Oh, that's true, Jeff. That would have been good. I'm sitting here today and going through and I'm paying out all the football payouts from all the fantasy leagues and everything and really focused on everything. And then I get on the phone with one of the guys and I'm talking to him. Jay Grubbs, hello, friend. Good to see you. And it's Kelly on the other line. And I'm like, oh, let me check this, and I'll just tell Kelly I'll call him back. And I answer the phone, and Kelly's talking to this. We all know Kelly. He's talking in a tone of voice that I'm thinking something's wrong. He's like, I need to talk. And I get off the phone with the guy from football, and I'm like, dude, what's going on? He's like, man, I got a problem. I need help. And I'm like, okay. It's like, I'm always here for you. You've been here for me. That's what we do, brother. He's like, yeah, we're always there for each other. I need you right now. And I'm like, all right. I was like, does Ivone know what we're going to talk about? And he's like, oh, she knows. She knows. She's taking it like I am. And I said, what is going on? He goes, I'm sitting here wide right, and I can't get back up. Wide right on the field goal that we missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I called him a couple of expletives. He reminded me that I was on speaker at his work, and then I hung up. So that's kind of how the call went down. So Myers and the Mouse in my house. And this is the last one where the Commanders went crazy and the Eagles were running all over the place. So it is what it is. All right, there's our update for football this week. However, I did have somebody ask real quick, and I will give a very short thing, because our good friend Jeff Snook asked about the firing of John Harbaugh, which happened about an hour ago here.
Oh.
What I'll say is, and the only reason I'm speaking on it is, I personally know John Harbaugh. He has taken pictures with tons of my kids. Amber reached out to his daughter at the dinner table tonight and sent her a text letting her know how sorry we were, and she actually responded back, which was nice. I've known John for 15 years probably, and he was always a man of character and class and tact. I saw him multiple times at umpteen charity events and doing things for those less fortunate than him. He was an advocate for those with autism. He was an autism advocate here in the state. He was always out at the holidays handing out turkeys and all kind of stuff. He was involved in everything, and I like that about him. He was a good father. I mean, I saw him with his daughter and the way he raised her. So, but everything comes to an end at a time. Edgar, good to see you, buddy. Everything comes to an end at a time. And unfortunately, I think with the way the Ravens want to go right now, his philosophy for coaching and the way he wanted to do things conflicted with where they wanted to go. And when you have a two-time MVP quarterback and a running back that still has got a lot in the tank, and I think that I think it was a collective agreement that they needed to make a change and try to find somebody more towards that. I don't think he'll be out of work that long, or that he'll be back in college or back in pro. And he only lives like 20 minutes from me about that. So that's my comment on it, Jeff. I'm very grateful for the time he was here and what he did. I always respect the fact that it is turnover with certain positions, and it happens over time. I remember as a kid when we let go Earl Weaver, and they said it was time for him to go for the Orioles after he had won us a bunch of stuff and things. I'm kind of feeling like that kid did during those days with the Orioles. So, but wishing the best of luck, and that's kind of where we're at. We'll talk more football and more about that for anybody that wants to tune in on Saturday when we get back into playoff football. We're here tonight to talk about Disney and other stuff. So let's get into the topics and start kicking it. All right, this is one that I'm sure will bring back a lot of things. We'll start with Kenny and Jenny over there. Stacy is coming back. It sounds like Disney has had her in a commercial the other day with a little bit. The rumor is that's going through is that they're going to be using her a lot more. I used to love her when I'd go to the parks. I'd turn on the TV and just let her telling me everything to do. It really wasn't about her. It was just kind of her voice and excitement. It kind of made you feel like you were going to Disney, because if you went into a Disney hotel, when you got there, 9 times out of 10, they left the TV on with her on there running, so you walked into that. What's your guys' thought on Stacy coming back?
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up? Done.
Yes.
Yeah. That's all we got. That's it. 2 thumbs up.
Ken, why do I hold on? I have a question. Why do I have this feeling that Ken, you sat in the room and stared at Stacy drooling, and right now you just got the reaction to it?
Stacy, I'm not. Yeah, there is no Stacy. I can't talk about Stacy. So
Okay, all right. Well, I don't want anybody getting into trouble. So I'll go over. Let's go to Jen and Mike. What about you guys? What do you think about Stacy coming back?
I don't even know who she is.
2 thumbs up. There you go.
Y'all need to hand in your damn annual pass now. Just fork it the heck over. Just go. You drive to the park tomorrow and just hand in this in because.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, Doug. I'm coming up to you.
I have no idea who she is.
You can't put stuff in either. What is wrong with you people?
I'm too busy. Listen, I spend majority of my nights watching the Pete McDevitt show.
I'm done with you. Mandy, please rectify this situation.
Here it comes.
I can't. And I'm happy I'm not the only one. Who on earth is Stacy?
Oh my God. Cakes, I guess you don't know either.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be
79 days till Cincinnati Reds opening day.
Look, Mark
I have no
F.
idea who she is.
Mark F. Just you all need to not be on. You shouldn't be on Disney shows anymore. Oh my God, these people don't know Disney history.
Stacy's wonderful.
Yeah.
Stacy-
on
Television.
I know who she is, but I always turn on resort radio or resort TV radio or thing with the music in the background. That's what I always turn on.
She was the face of Disney for 12 to 14 years. When you would go down to the parks, she had a thing called Stacy and her must do Disney list. And when you got into your hotel room, it was on there. And yeah, she's Disney. When she left Disney to pursue other things, Disney offered her a fortune to stay. They didn't. She was that popular. It's just like Pete said. If you knew you were in Disney listening to her, yeah, she was it. Disney offered her a massive amount of money, and she turned it down because she wanted to go to acting, and it never really made that far. So that's why Stacy's wonderful. Who is she exactly? You know.
I got a question. Question: When did she leave? How long ago?
Ugh. I'd be guessing if I threw it up. I'd say it was probably pre-COVID, right before when she left. It was definitely pre-COVID. I don't know how close to pre-COVID, but it was the thing when she rolled out.
Disney's was in the 2020s.
2020. So it was a thing, but she was it. There was videos that they constructed. Look, Dame says, I don't know these people. So ashamed. There you go. Her videos were awesome. Disney did the whole production on them, and they would have them on in the rooms when you got there, and she would go through each of the parks and what to do. They actually had her on the Disney website for a while. That, and of course, obviously, the whole internet thing was just coming up and coming into full throttle. But she was over there on that too, talking about all the. She called it was a must-do list with Stacy. And she would tell you here, like if she was doing Magic Kingdom, she would talk about the top rides of, hey, you got to hit this, and hit this, and hey, these are your key restaurants, and hey, if you're gonna get there, you need to go there and rope drop. And here, for somebody who was new, it was really good. But yeah, she was huge. Pete should send links and replace Scallywags.
I was just kidding. I did know who she is because I really didn't get to watch her, but I do remember Disney having a little tribute to her when she did leave. So I do remember that. I think it was somewhere in 2020 because it was I think it was right after COVID happened or right before COVID.
It was right before.
That she decided to part ways. So yeah, I was just I mean I don't know her personally, but.
Well, there you go. But anyway, she's pretty good, and Disney's got her coming back. And the other day when they did the put the video out of her, it was a short. And Tina says, "I miss Stacy. She's an OG." What's up, Tiki man? Good to see you, Tim. She it went viral in seconds. with out there with people going crazy saying, wow. Now, she's got a couple years on her now, and I don't know what Disney plans to do with her. I don't know if she'll be doing all the crazy rides and all the stuff she was doing in her videos, but I hope Disney at least does it. Tina replace even I know who she is. Yes, even Movie Mania Nick knows who. That's how far off you people are. Nick knows about it.
We've lived down here in Florida. We never go to the resorts. So I don't watch
He doesn't know a darn thing about a Disney movie, and he knows who Stacy is.
Well, good thing is she's coming back, and we'll get to know her.
There you go. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's pretty good. All right. Let's talk about this. This was huge in the heyday. Hello, Nico. Welcome in. Didn't they make a song about Stacy's mom? Yes, they did. She's got it going on. The Cartoon Network was so popular at one point, they had their own hotels out there, guys. I'm curious if anybody ever stayed in any of them as we're sitting here. Edgar hitting us up for a $1.99 sticker. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Did any of you ever stay at this hotel? The last one closes its doors. It was just the other day. This was put out. Lancaster, PA is where it started. So we'll start with our PA informant. Doug, do you know anything about this? Do you know anything about Lancaster? It's another part of the state.
Yeah, it's more over by Harrisburg and its Central Park. I didn't even know they had hotels.
Didn't know that. Okay. It was a big deal. I mean, Cartoon Network was
dead serious. I had no clue.
Yeah. They just closed the last one. Josh and Jenna have recordings of Must Do Disney on their channel. Yeah, they do. That's right. You can go over Resort TV 1. Great call out. Thank you, Jen. I forgot about that. You can go over there and see her on there. So
well, thanks, Miss Smarty Pants.
Mandy, don't start with her today, Doug. She's not feeling good. Mandy?
I'm 0 for 2 today. I love Cartoon Network, but I had no idea they even had a hotel.
Okay. 0 for 2 today. Why is your thing? Good Lord.
Why is my name huge?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to find out where it is so that I can fix it.
You're larger than life.
Oh, I know it. I don't know why it's locked though that I can't move it. Okay. Mike and Jen, you're familiar with the Cartoon Network?
Oh yeah, my kids watch the Cartoon Network all the time. But I again, like everybody else said, I never knew they had hotels. And Lancaster's not that far from us, up north in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Lancaster, never knew they had a Cartoon Network hotel.
Okay. Jenny and Ken, how about you guys?
We've been there a number of times, and the best part about it was when you got to your room, you turned the TV on, and He-Man would be on there telling you about all the great lineups on the Cartoon Network every day, so you knew what to watch and when. So it was great. No, we've never been there.
He-Man was one of the. I would have believed it. He-Man was one of their so, on the Cartoon Network.
That was really good, Ken.
I used to love He-Man.
I didn't like going 0 for 2, so I had to make up something really quick. But it was no.
Gotcha. Yoo-hoo, welcome in. Okay. Cakes, how about you? Anything on Cartoon Network? And welcome into the Living in Diz viewers. Thank you all for coming over. For any of you that are coming in.
Did you know that the Cincinnati Reds opening day is in 79 days? I had no idea Cartoon Network had hotels.
They went down.
I used to watch Cartoon Network quite a bit. Never knew they had hotels.
Well, they went down pretty quick. So there you go. Park Bros, welcome in. Disney Adult Rod, hello, friend. Welcome in. Cliff Licks, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. DizDad98, hey, Mike, welcome in. Well, okay. Disney you guys are obviously don't know, Disney has a thing called popcorn buckets and sippers. They bring them out in the park. People can buy them and take them home. They can collect them if they like, or they can use them for other things if they want. So we'll start. Let's see, we started with Doug on that one. I'll go to Mandy on this one. Mandy, Jiminy Cricket Sipper is coming to Disneyland Resort soon, which means it'll be in Florida probably in 2 months. Michelle, welcome in. Great to see you. What do you think? This is, I think, a pretty good character.
Well, who's Jiminy
By
Cricket?
the way,
what?
Sorry. The Cartoon Network Hotel was only open for 5 years.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. It was, yeah, it was a short window. But it's just like any other thing with modern day culture.
Right.
They don't last.
Sorry,
Look at Virgin Airlines. Everybody said they were going to be done in 2 years, and they're still going. You never know. It's hit or miss.
Wow, it's because it's
Galactic
Virgin.
Star Cruiser for a whole year.
Yep. Yoo-hoo! Welcome in. Great to see you.
To ride on something called Virgin Airlines.
Mandy, before you were so rudely interrupted by someone, what do you think about Jiminy Cricket?
Well, sorry, I couldn't resist saying, "Who's Jiminy Cricket?" But no, I think it's cool. I'm excited about it, and I think it sucks that Disneyland gets all the cool stuff
all the time. Mike and Jen, what do you think?
I love Jiminy, so I hope I get this.
Yeah, but I think it's great to see a lot of the the legacy characters like Jiminy Cricket coming back as meet and greet over at Hollywood.
Yeah.
Also coming out with the Sipper. I think it's great.
I love the fact that they're trying to extend the line and get some new characters, not just the same ones over and over. I haven't seen a Jiminy thing yet, so I will be all over this. Ken and Jenny, has Lily seen this, or do I need to text her?
No, she hasn't seen it, but I like it. I get it.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of spending the money on those popcorn buckets, but this one I would get because it's very unique and classic. I like this one.
Unique, classic, historic in a way because of the history of Disney and everything. Keith Winter, this has to come to Florida. I believe it will. They always say everything to Disneyland first, and then people go out and spend all kind of money to go out there, and then it shows up in Florida. I think it'll show up over in Animal Kingdom. I'm calling Animal Kingdom is where it's going to show up at. So, Cakes, will you be running to Animal Kingdom when that happens?
I don't run anywhere, but yes, I will go get the Jiminy Cricket Sipper because Jiminy Cricket is one of my favorite characters of all time. So
it is a good one. Paul says it's great to see diversity with the characters they are using. Yes, we need more variety in the characters. 100%. Doug, what do you think of this one?
It's okay.
Not a fan?
No, not a fan. I like the character, but it's time. They need to start doing more villain items. I would have loved to have seen Maleficent Sipper or a Jafar Sipper or something. I'd like to see more merchandising for villains.
Okay. Villains is a hot topic. I'll give you that. Alyssa, good to see you.
I think it's coming.
I think more villains will be coming.
They're holding on to it.
Manny Uncanny, hello, friend. If anybody's new today, hit that sub up. I want to introduce you to all these great friends and great channels. We'd love you to be a part of the community. The Living in Diz community has joined us. They've got some great people over there. I paid Corey his fantasy football winnings, so he can't complain about that tonight. And, of course, Lawrence is amazing and well with everything he does, and we love you guys coming over there. Can we get Clayton from Tarzan as a sipper? Pyle, that's an interesting one. Doug, I got a question for you. This is a challenge for you and you only.
It was one time. Okay. Wait, what are you going to ask?
I'm going to challenge you. Since you got your little lippy thing on with your Steelers winning today. I will ask you 3 things about Donald Duck. If you can get 2 of the 3 right without getting it right, I'll buy you this sipper. Let's see how smart you are. Ready? You accept this challenge?
All right.
What's Donald Duck's middle name?
He's typing it up on his phone right now.
No, he won't cheat. He'll play it straight. Do you know? I'll even give you a hint. It starts with F.
Right. It starts with what?
F.
Fitzgerald.
Nope. Fauntleroy.
Fauntleroy.
You got 2 more. You got to get both of. You got to get both
what
of them
was
right.
It? What was it?
Fauntleroy.
How dare you say that to me?
That's what it is. So, Donald Duck. Do you know when his first? Let's see. Let's see. What's his birthday? How about that?
Oh God, he just had it.
And you call yourself a Donald Duckian?
Listen, me and him don't. When's my birthday, Pete?
I can pull it up on the birthday chart over there.
Well, see, there you go.
But
Just
you're
because
supposed
me
to
and
be a
Donald
junkie.
are friends doesn't mean we talk personal things.
His birthday is June 9th. He's offended.
Oh, well, that's why.
Does he have any siblings?
I never get to celebrate his birthday because Steve's always taking me to all these other places in June.
All right, here's your last question. I'll see if you can get it right. Try to redeem yourself. Does he have any siblings?
Yes, a sister.
Really?
Yeah.
How old is who's older, the sister or him?
I believe him.
You could be right. Might be true. But it's only by seconds because it's a
Huey,
twin. It's a
Huey,
twin
Dewey,
sister.
and Louie were his sister's boys.
It's a twin sister, by the way. How about that?
Okay. Did you know that he got an honorable discharge from the United States Army, and he is the only Disney character to be awarded a medal from the armed forces?
That is true. From the original flick early in the that is true. So Doug's birthday is in August 12th, I think it is.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Chris Curtis family said it.
No, I didn't. I didn't see that. I only saw that Doug's
You
birthday is
cheat.
in.
You're a cheater.
No, I looked at Nico's
Cheater.
and said, Doug's birthday is in August. Because it's same month as mine. That's how I know. All right, let's talk about this. Mike and Jen started up with us. January 1st, Disney said goodbye to one of Walt's original characters. We just did our Hall of Fame recently, and we celebrated this character with an acknowledgement, and that is Rover. That is Disney's original former Pluto. Just your thoughts. Disney's slowly now giving up some of those as that time frame comes up for owning it. They're waiving the rights to own it.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, that they're doing it. I mean, I guess, time has everything. It's marked, but a Pluto is like, my favorite character because it's the only character that I had a picture with on my trip at 9 years old to Disneyland. So yeah, he holds a special place in my heart. So,
but it's only Rover that they.
It's only Rover. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not
Rover.
Pluto. It's not Pluto.
Right.
They still own all the copyright controls over Pluto. They've given it up for Rover,
Right.
which was owned for coming up on 100 years. So okay,
right.
It's amazing.
Jenny and Kenny, any thoughts on Disney giving up some of those originals?
I'll keep this short and sweet, just like Stacy. I didn't even know there was a Rover. So, yeah.
Ken. A couple of weeks ago, we had a Hall of Fame.
Good night, everyone.
And there was an after.
I was busy that night.
There was an after party show. They talked about it.
I thought it was a misprint, so I just went with it. So I was just saying.
Ken, you need to fire yourself.
I know. It's been a rough day.
All right, I'll go over to Kate.
But it's sad. No, I will say this: anytime Disney's got to cut ties with anything, I think it's a sad day.
Yeah.
There is a history there, even though I didn't know this history, but there is that's it. Yeah, that's what I got.
There you go. Jenny, anything you want to throw in there to try to dig him out of the hole he's got? You got a shovel?
I don't know who Rover is either. So
it's early in the year. We'll do better, Pete.
Cakes, I'll go to you. Did you know there was a show?
I knew there was a show.
Okay.
Liar.
I was present for it.
Liar.
Might have been inducted into the Hall of Fame, but not with Rover. But I did pay attention to the characters, Ken. Good God.
I was taking notes, man. I was busy. I didn't write down the characters. That was your job. So
that was his job. Okay. Well, it is what it is. What are you gonna do with it? All right. I'll go down to Doug and say, Doug, what's your thought on Disney giving these up and making them, I guess, leave? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, Doug. Doug, hold on. Since Ken was writing down the notes about the characters, what number was it and who got that?
Is he asking me?
No, I'm asking Doug. Ken said you were writing down the names of characters and all that. What number was Rover and who got it?
That was Kate's job. So
I'm supposed to remember that. Wait, did you have a show a couple weeks ago?
That's what I feel like mostly on this channel.
Actually, let's see. It was one of my people. It was either Dave Strig. I think it was Dave Strigan.
You are correct.
Yep.
Sorry, Dave.
There you go. Number
Sorry, Dave.
Number three.
Sorry, Dave.
Number 303. Doug,
Yeah,
what's your thoughts on Rover?
He premiered in 1931. It was in with a moose.
That's
short.
correct. It was in the Moose short.
Yep.
And now he's no longer with Disney.
It wasn't for like a year or two that Walt rebranded him as Mickey's dog, Pluto.
Thank you for opening up all the notes I sent you from the show and rereading them. That's fantastic.
Actually, I got nothing open. I remember it because I memorized it.
Okay.
Listen, I think this is sad. If this was still a family-owned business, the family would never have let this go.
Right.
This was some of the biggest work Walt and his animators did. Look at what this character has become. They let Winnie the Pooh go a couple years ago. I mean, come on. This just shows that, the people who are running Disney, there's no loyalty to the family, to any creative, unless it brings them money.
Correct.
And Rover is not going to bring them money anymore. So they said, who cares?
Let it go. Yep. Welcome into... Somebody just the 820 Chief is in the house. Hello, Chief. Good to see you.
Everybody's putting their numbers in their everybody's putting their numbers.
They knew Cakes didn't know him, so they just want to let him know.
Kenny was writing them down, not me.
Mandy, your thoughts?
Listen.
I 100% agree with Doug. It's a sad day to let.
Whoa. Think that through.
I agree with Dougie. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a sad day to lose the history. I get it. Kids nowadays, they know Pluto. They don't know Rover.
Yep.
But there's still such a history to this company that eventually Rover is never going to be known.
Yep. That's true.
It's just sad.
That's true.
If there was no Rover, there'd be no Pluto.
And that's the key, and it's the thing there. Well, since Disney's trying to make sure they make money, and I'll start with Ken and Jenny. Disney Plus just went up $3 a month. Disney Plus up. That's kind of crazy. Pops V, good to see you. What do you guys think? $3 too much for a jump?
Yes.
Well, I'll say this: all the streaming networks. As someone who used to work for Peacock, one of the other streaming networks, the prices always are going to go up. And the one thing I'll say about Disney Plus is, even though their prices go up, I don't have to deal with commercials on Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying? Which, as of this point, is still good. All these other ones, Netflix, unless you get top tier now, you're getting commercials and everything. Disney Plus hasn't gone there yet. But if they do, then it's going to reconsider the pricing, and be like, hey, so I'm surprised they haven't done it yet, to tell you the truth, because everyone else has.
It's getting up there and getting expensive. So,
absolutely.
Cakes, what do you got over there on that? Welcome in, Taterhead.
I'm okay with it. The only reason I say that is because, like, Star Wars. I can turn on Disney Plus and watch, and a ton of other content. Like, that's, out of all of them, that's probably either number one or two, or that's definitely in the top three of ones we watch.
Okay.
So I'm okay with it, I guess. I'm not thrilled about it, but
Okay.
Zero.
Mark says zero inflation. Disney raised their price 20%. Yep. Doug, what do you think?
Listen, I can't believe they didn't raise it more.
Okay.
I do know they are jumping the price for the triple play a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So this 3 or 4, what is it, $3, whatever it is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you have the triple play, I forget what it's going to be, but it's jumping even more than I think 20%.
Okay.
But they
Crazy.
are doing away with Hulu.
Right. They are doing away with Hulu. That's true.
Hulu it will not have its own platform anymore. It will be integrated with Disney Plus, which that makes you kind of wonder, well, what about Hulu Live? I don't know what they're going to do with that. It's weird.
I don't know. Waiting to hear announcements on that as well. So I agree. Mandy?
I'm not happy about it by any means. This is probably one of the services that I watch the most, but my fear is we're going to soon get into the territory of commercials, which Kenny talked about, and even higher prices as they try to make up for some of their, losses in the box office with less content.
Right. That's a good point. I agree with you guys 100%. Okay. Mike and Jen?
Thank God we get it through Spectrum. It's included in our package, so
Yeah, I don't even know how much it is by itself standalone if you had to download it. But like everybody here said, I mean, you get a lot of content. We would probably still get it between that and watching Pete McDivitt on YouTube. It's the only other channel.
Well, there you go. There you go. And I'm glad we're not getting in depth about your package. Mouse Talk says Disney Plus has commercials unless you buy the premium plan. So you got that there too as well. While we're sitting here real quick, I'll jump over here for a second and bring this up, which I am excited about. I made this today. Everybody can still chat with us. Guess what? Maryland meetup. We're going to be talking about this. Just giving a highlight. We're going to have all the details for you on Friday as we have a meeting tonight, but a date has been picked and it has been put out there, July 23rd to the 26th. That's the only thing that's locked in right now is the date. We're going to line up everything tonight after the stream. So we got a team getting together, but the date has been lined up and I made that executive decision on that for the simple fact that we have a lot of friends in the community that are teachers that want to attend this or have some of their job restrictions. So we are going to make sure that they can all attend it. So you want to make sure that you are watching Friday night when we're here with our Friday night crew. Jen will be back and Doug will be here. And I think Tina will be here this week. We haven't found out yet. I'll find out tomorrow if Tina will be here. And Jen will be here. And April will be sitting with us. And we're going to talk more about that for that date. So I'm excited. Maryland meetup. If you haven't been there, you're missing out. We have a great time here. Streaming has solidified the breadth of movie theaters. More brick and monster theaters are closing. Yeah, there's a lot of theaters that are closing. Malls are also closing like crazy because of all the purchases you can do online. So be tuned in on Friday for details coming on what we're doing for the Maryland meetup. It'll be the 5th annual one, which I'm excited about too, to have 5 of those. Mouth Talk should make a guest appearance. He can stay in the house right down the street for free. So he should make an appearance.
I think that might be the best logo you ever had.
You like that one?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is not the official logo. The official logo, I've got Jen working on some of the concept plans and art.
I think it should be.
No, it's not. It's not. And I'll tell you why, Doug. I'll tell everybody why. We have worked together on these concept arts the last couple of years, and working with KDY helping us. And I love when the concept gets out. You'll see why I said no. I love the concept of this year's plan. I can't wait to see it all come together. We're not going to talk about what that is or anything tonight. That'll be announced once we get it done and official, and might not be for a month or two till we get that. But we are going to do something with Doug's logo, with Steve's logo, the one that's on this awesome mug here, where we're going to raise some money for. We're going to raise some money for charity. We're going to raise some money for charity. Yep. So we are going to do something with that. Absolutely, we are going to do something with that. But I'm really excited about this this 5th one coming up, and it's going to be a blast. So Surf Bomb, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. So and we'll also on Friday be letting everybody know about deposits, when they're doing all that kind of stuff. So make sure you're here Friday night for news and merch. All right, let's see. I think it's Ken and Jen's turn. I know Doug will be salivating over this one, but he can wait. McStream is coming. You can only take it to the extreme. McDonald's releases new extreme cheddar cheese dipping sauce. Does that do anything for you? Extreme cheddar cheese dipping sauce. Ken and Jen.
Is it like spicy or is it extra thick
It's
or
extra thick, from what I understand. They're taking cheese to the extreme.
I love cheese, but I ain't touching that. I'm telling you that right now. No way.
No? Okay. Jen, any thoughts?
I'm good.
You're good. Okay, you're good. Okay. Cakes, how many of these is Doug going to... that could be a stream in itself. How many of these could Doug drink?
I'm pretty sure his local McDonald's times 3 will probably be out of him within a week. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll probably. I don't know. I really don't eat at McDonald's anymore. So.
Okay, that's a fair
Looks
answer.
interesting.
That's a fair answer. Okay, Doug.
Listen, here's the thing: if they're $1, I'm all over it.
Probably will be, because that's what the other ones are right now.
I have Belinda's best friend is a manager at McDonald's. I'm going to call her as soon as we're done, and I'm going to find out if they got them in and how much they are. Unless you want me to go mute, and I'll call her right now.
No, you can wait. You can hang tight. You don't.
But absolutely, this is, yeah. If they're in now, you may see me Friday night just sitting here, like a cup of coffee, baby.
No, nobody wants to see that.
Cheese talk with Doug.
Go ahead, Cakes.
I kind of want to see that.
Oh, Jesus, shut up. Mandy, go ahead.
I love cheese. It's one of my favorite foods, but there is something about this it's just a turnoff. I don't know. I can't imagine like smothering a burger in that much cheese. I don't know.
I wouldn't do the burger. I'd do fries.
Yeah, I do fries.
Fries, yeah.
Pyle would like
we're just drinking.
Pyle's Adventures would like a stream drinking cheese stream. There you go. So, Mike and Jen.
I think it's that graphic that is making me sick. Just that burger dipped in cheese like that, like.
Now hold on. Picture Doug eating it.
No.
Cheese dripping down the front of the.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Get in me belly.
No.
Getting stuck in my goatee.
Yep. Lick it out later.
Doug's like a vampire at a blood bank when it comes to that stuff, man. That would just
I don't even know what y'all are talking about.
I'd dip everything in cheese if I had that.
That's like a. Okay.
Cheese milkshake. Yeah, McDonald's cheese milkshake. Done.
Cheese
That's
milkshake.
It.
Oh
my God. Just as long as the machine doesn't break.
All right, so I'm going up to Cakes. Now, I don't know how many of you guys out there are wrestling fans, but I saw this and I thought this was kind of interesting here. This was put out by a sportsbook bet type thing, and they were listing who they had as the worst wrestlers ever. The worst wrestlers ever. Number 1, this is like execution. 1, Mark Henry. 2, Bill Goldberg. 3, Giant Gonzalez. 4, the Boogeyman. 5, James Ellsworth. 6, the Great Khali. 7, Brodus Clay. 8, Santina Marella. 9, Michael Cole. And 10, Joshua Uso. So let me just throw a couple things in there before I go around here. Okay. 1, Bill Goldberg couldn't work to save himself. He was just one big tackle, spear driver. Done. Okay. I agree with that. The Boogeyman, who I know is kind of rough. I'll agree with that. James Ellsworth lives in Maryland and lives like 15 minutes away from me. And I know him really well. He's actually at all my brother's independent stuff. there. He's helping my brother a lot. Brodus Clay is now laughing at all of them because he's making a killing on the Gutfeld show. He is. If you guys, anybody watches
Oh
Gutfeld
yeah.
on, that's him. That's Brodus Clay. There.
Oh,
So, and Michael Cole was never meant to be a wrestler. So I'll just throw all that out there with that. So, Cakes, with that, do you agree with any of this? Is there somebody you would say, "Oh my God, this person's missing. They were horrible"?
No. It's pretty accurate, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. A bunch of them I don't recognize the names. I liked Goldberg when he first came out with WCW. Then he went before he did nothing but the one move.
Jackhammer, spear, done.
Yep. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
None of them are the greats. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Hulk Hogan should be on there.
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan should be
I
number
was
11.
just gonna say that.
Okay, go ahead, Doug.
Hogan-
Sorry to take your thunder.
Yeah, Hogan couldn't
Yeah.
wrestle.
No.
No.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know who Joshua Uso is. Who is that? Like,
Yeah.
what was his name?
It's one of the Usos now that's up there in WWE.
Oh, okay. I don't know. There's some names on there that, I mean, yeah, Mark Henry. I mean, Mark Henry was a tree. I mean, what was he gonna do? His main thing was strength. You know, the giant.
But he was
Gonzalez,
sexual chocolate.
You know who
Sexual.
else? He was sexual chocolate. There's some other names that I would put on there. That and here's the thing: they stayed away from women. Nia Jax is horrible. She's terrible.
Yeah.
She can't do anything but sit on people. You know, she should be on there, but see, they didn't say any women on there. So it's like, you know.
Actually, Tater Head, R-Truth is actually a pretty good worker. They just focus on the comedy part.
Very good.
Yeah.
If you watch R-Truth before he went to WWE, R-Truth was a very good wrestler.
Yeah, he was on the Indies and everything. He could work his tail off, and when they put him with the, it's not fake. There's nothing fake about it, Debbie Cook. Nothing fake about it. Can we add Nikki Bella to the list? Nothing fake about it. Trust me, I can tell you about that. I can tell you about all the injuries and everything. Mandy,
Eric Rowan,
yeah,
Braun Strowman, You know, I mean, those guys, I could see them on the list. You know, before Michael Cole.
Yeah,
Santino Marella. I mean,
he was great in his vignettes, but his work was, they brought him in too quick. He was an indie wrestler over in Italy initially, and that's where they found him, and they brought him in too quick, I think. But if you watch
they didn't develop him very well.
His vignettes are fantastic.
Yeah.
So, right. Mandy, have anything to comment on this list, or no? Yes.
Well, the only thing I really have to comment is I only recognize a couple names. Now, I've been in and out of wrestling over the years, but I'm guessing there's a reason I don't know these names.
Okay.
So.
Okay, good point. Stage, not a good word either. I would go with choreographed. It's a choreographed. It's an athletic soap opera that's choreographed, is what it is. So, Mike and Jen, any comments on this?
I don't know any of them, but I love Tyrus. So he doesn't have to wrestle. He can just sit there.
He just sit there and talk. Okay, good deal.
Yeah,
Mike?
and then, I'm looking at some of the other guys. I mean, Andre the Giant. I don't think he was a wrestler. He was just, big mauler. He was just big. Wasn't a wrestler. And then, then you have guys like George the Animal Steel. Remember him?
George in his day could work with what they had. You got to remember that time frame for that time of wrestling. Working in the ring was different than what it is today with your athleticism and the flying and everything. There wasn't any old school. Andre the Giant would grab somebody and he could tell a story within 25 minutes, and they wouldn't do hardly anything, and that was considered working back then. You know,
Right.
if you ask Bill Goldberg and Mark Henry to go out there and work a story and tell a story with it,
No.
couldn't do it. Couldn't do
No.
it. So, oh, they're
No.
No.
definitely athletes. Absolutely, I agree, Debbie. They are definitely athletes. The outcome
But
is determined. Correct.
I
Outcome is
told you
determined.
when I had my limousine company, I did have Hulk Hogan and his brother in my limousine, the nicest guys you'd ever meet.
Yep, they were probably. Did they go to Owens Mills or did they go to Baltimore? You probably don't remember that long ago, but
They're going to Baltimore
okay, arena show then. Okay,
Arena show. Yeah.
yep. Okay, Ken and Jenny, anything over there?
Yeah, yeah. Goldberg definitely needs to be on the list. I know, I watch quite a bit of wrestling, and as much as I like Goldberg, like Cake said in the beginning, there was wrestlers that refused to wrestle him because they were afraid of getting hurt because of he couldn't do the moves, right? He couldn't, so the Great Khali, I liked him, but he could barely walk, let
Oh,
alone wrestle. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So it was
yeah.
just like, and that's just because he was so freaking big. I mean, good lord, he was 7'3", or whatever the
7'4".
heck it was, 7'4". So what do you expect out of the guy? So it's but I love watching wrestling. If you're not good technically with the guy you're wrestling with, that's where I have the issue. I don't have an
mhm.
issue with a 500-pound giant or anything because like they said, there's only so much they can do. Right? You're 500 pounds and you're a giant for crying out loud. And same thing with the Great Khali being as tall as he was. So I think they put in great effort for what they do, and everything. But yeah, Goldberg definitely stands out on here because he was a physical specimen, but he couldn't wrestle. So that's why he's on
He,
the list.
And you might get a
he,
chance to meet him in June if you're anywhere near the Baltimore area because my brother has already booked Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle will be at his fan fest in June. You get to meet him, and he really wanted the Miz, but I think the Miz just wants too much money right now, and I don't think WWE has freed him up yet. But he is talking about bringing in Goldberg, so might happen. Doug,
he,
you have something else?
you know who should be at the top of this list?
Who?
The Ultimate Warrior.
You don't think that Jim could work?
Listen, you go watch documentary, and you will see that none of the wrestlers wanted to work with him because he was so bad, and he would injure a lot of people.
He was unhinged 100%. And yes, you're right.
Yeah,
They did not want to work with his So, his head got too big too quick for sure. Chris Hollyfield, the little boogeyman, he was bad. The little boogeyman. I don't know about the little boogeyman, but
he's not little.
yeah. Kurt Angle will definitely be there in June. He's putting his fan fest all together, and I'm sure there'll be a bunch of other big names coming in. I know he's looking. He was trying to get our Truth too. I do know he was trying to get him, and there's a possibility he will get Truth because he's not on TV and all right now.
Kurt
So
Angle might be one of the best.
Kurt Angle will be great. I was told tonight by my daughter Amber that we are going over to meet Kurt Angle, and Dad, I'm getting him to do a bumper for your channel. I was like, okay.
Nice.
So yeah, so
Um, One thing about Kurt Angle is because he's a Pittsburgh boy.
he is.
They interviewed him on a local channel once about right after he retired, and he said, did you ever find it, the transition from Olympic wrestling to? He says, well, the only difference is I had to go half speed in the WWE.
Yeah.
He said, I had to slow down so much because those guys, they're not Olympic wrestlers, so
Right.
they couldn't keep up with me. So it's like I was very shocked to hear that.
The most interesting, I'll tell this, and we'll move on because I got a Disney story next. Dave's Disney Dream, welcome in. And I've shared this with, I might have shared it with Jen, a couple other people. I sat and listened to Paul Bearer, God rest his soul, he's passed away. I sat and listened to, his real name is Moody, Bill Moody. I sat and listened to
Mhm.
Moody talk one day down at my brother's wrestling school. And he said one of his uh, biggest days in wrestling was never seen by the public. And there was when Brock came in, Kurt was still there. And
Mhm.
Brock had a big head on his shoulders because of who he was and what he did. And him and Kurt used to chirp at each other a little bit here and there. And I don't remember what state they were in, but it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon before the venue even opened. All of a sudden, he said, word just went through the locker room like it was a fire. Angle and Lesnar are getting ready to go at it in the ring, Olympic style. And Moody tells a story about how every wrestler you can imagine, every person involved with WWE was out there on the stage, in the seats around the ring, and they went at it for like 20 minutes. And he wouldn't say who won. They apparently, I guess, all the boys agreed they wouldn't say it, but he said it was the most amazing thing you could have imagined with these two guys going at each other Olympic style. So, I would have loved to have seen that myself. But anyway, great story. All right. We'll start at the top. Cakes. We're going to talk about this for a second. So this was put out on a Disney site that I was looking at. It says these are the Disney peak crowd days. You're probably not going to want to be around them. Okay. Now here's my point, and this is what I want your guys' opinion on. There's days in every month, basically. It's the whole daggone year, and it's not just a couple of days. Like December's the 19th to the 31st. It's a couple of them are 1 or 2, but some of them are 10 days long. July 1st to the 5th, the 17th, and 10 days in July, 10 days in August. So has it become to a point now where Disney, with filling in all this stuff, while we're glad it's there, they got to make their money, but with Run Disney and all the kids with, all the different sports and then the cheerleading stuff, and then you add in all the other Disney things that they're doing around the park and the theme stuff, and now you got the summers coming back and everything. Has it gotten to a point where there really is no good time to go? You just go and deal with it. What's your thoughts, Ken? Cakes, you start us up.
Well, yes and no, because like January and February, there's very few days there because there's nothing going on and it's cold. They have the Run Disney, and I'm not sure what the thing is in February is, but we'll be there before that, so I don't care. But yeah, the rest of it, March is you're basically don't go, right? April only go in the back half because spring break, and I don't know, it's ridiculous. Like now the December. Every time we go in December, we try and go in the first week, because it's not horrible. It's always busy, but it's not horrible. Yeah, obviously December you get closer to Christmas, the busier it gets. We just watched that on how many different people's streams, and then November it's the same. That's Thanksgiving week, so yeah, it's gonna be crowded because people take off Thanksgiving week to go. But the rest of it, I don't know. It's based on I think that June when there's probably cheerleading or dance or something goofy or that we've been there on cheerleading weekends. It wasn't horrible in the parks.
Okay.
Because they're all doing their thing. So
okay.
It's gonna be busy. It's Disney. It doesn't matter when you go. There's gonna be crowds, but there's just some weeks that are gonna be worse than others, I guess. But I don't
know. Doug, your thoughts? Ignoring the actual dates, but just in general, is it has it gotten to the point where there's always something and you just work through it, or does it get you frustrated so much that you make you want to not go as much? Which all just your thoughts on where it is?
Well, I think that this is, listen, post-COVID, okay, there were no downtimes. Okay, 2023, 2024, 2025. There was a little bit of downtime last year. It has been tapering off more now that people have cycled through the parks after COVID. But listen, you can go when you can go. You can't sit here and say, "Oh, well, I'm going to schedule around this time and miss the crowds," because I'm going to tell you, this isn't foolproof.
No.
I've gone down. Last year I went in June for 3 weeks, and the first week in June was ridiculous because the kids have just gotten out of school. It was crazy. The second week wasn't so bad. It was more tolerable. The third week got bad again because you're getting close to 4th of July. So, listen, you're going to go to Disney, you're going to deal with crowds. You know, I will say the holidays are the worst.
Okay.
You know, Thanksgiving, uh, Christmas, Easter. You know, those are the three that you really don't want to go. But
Okay.
that's when I'm available to go. So
Okay. Mandy, your thoughts? Does it deter you or not? Or what's your thoughts?
It doesn't deter me, but I think people probably just need to realize that things have changed post COVID. Because I remember like the theory being, like January and February and beginning of March were always statistically slow times and
Right.
a good time to go, and other pockets throughout the year. Well, it's changed. Your pockets have gotten smaller. Disney has expanded the events that they're doing, I feel like. So honestly, I think it's just go whenever you have the ability to go
Okay.
anymore. There's no more trying to hit a sweet spot because there isn't one.
Okay. Mike and Jen?
I feel like we're lucky enough to live nearby and have annual passes so we can go whenever we want. We can kind of think about what is the crowd maybe that day by looking at others or whatever, but really we just go. You're
And
going to deal with people anyway.
Right. They're going to be there. There's never really a downtime anymore. It's one whole season. It's from the 1st to the 31st. And I mean, we found good days to go to the park is when they're having a party. That's probably one of the best days to go to Magic Kingdom if they're having a party there because the lines are low until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you can go early in the morning till 4 o'clock and then call it a day.
okay.
So that helps out. So, I mean, you're going to deal with crowds no matter what time you go down there.
Okay. All right. Jenny, Ken?
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree with them. Yeah, there's no really downtime. I mean, we've been down here almost 25 years.
Where's your math?
20 years. 20
Wow.
years.
Yeah.
Hey, time flies. What can I say? But yeah, I mean, it's just gotten busier. But we have like our pass kind of blocks out some of these around Christmas and everything, so it kind of works to our advantage that way because we don't usually want to go around then anyways, even though we enjoy the holidays. But we crave the heat in the summer, and yeah, like you said, we just go and you do the best that you can, and hope, just enjoy yourself and then leave when it's not so enjoyable. But
Yeah, I piggyback off Jen here. Yeah, the only two dates that I don't want to sniff Disney is when we can't go anyway, and that's right around that mid-December into early January, which is just crazy, So the rest of the time, I don't even look at the rest of the year. We're gonna go. It is what
Just
it
deal
is.
with it. Okay.
They don't have May 5th on there, and May the 5th is obviously they opened up for not May 5th, May the 4th.
May the 4th.
May the 4th.
May 4th. May
You're
4th.
a Star Wars fan?
Yeah,
Seriously,
yeah.
Kenny?
May the 4th. They already opened up. They just opened up the month of May for people to book their days now. So people are already, they told us last weekend, book them now. They're not going to last. So it's just like, but
there you go.
at the same time, like I said, as a pass holder, we can go whenever we want. So we can pick and choose. If it's busy, we go. All right, it's stuck. It stinks. Let's get out of here. It's too busy. We'll go to a different park.
Good deal. Good deal. I love it. Well, that's the advantage of living down there. You can do that over that. You don't have to worry about this as much. But for those who are new to Disney, it's gotten so busy all the time that they can't go down and try to figure it out. We all learn about it, I think, and try to work around it. So I want to throw out real quick for anybody who might be interested. We have already sold out one full of the Super Bowl blocks. I have the second one started now. It is $25 a block. $500 a quarter. If anybody is interested, reach out to me and we will get you the information so that we can do that. I do it as a fundraiser, raising some of the funds to cover Preston's baseball stuff because that's what the coaches tell us we have to do. Do it yourself now to get to that point. Luckily, I think this will be the last time I'll be doing this, at least as a fundraiser. We'll see. But $25 a block, $500 a quarter. If you got in the first one, it is fully sold out and done and closed. The second one is now open. You can jump into that one if you'd like. And I'm only doing two. I did three, started on three last year and got halfway through the third one and couldn't do it. And we were refunding money and doing all kinds of stuff. Not getting to that. Only doing 2 on this one. All right, let's go down. This next topic. Was surprised when I heard this, but January 1. Doug, we're gonna talk to you about this. January 1, Sprinkles Cupcakes chain shut all their doors completely for good. They are no longer available down in the Springs. You can no longer walk up and use an ATM to get a cupcake, which is kind of disappointing. I used to enjoy that. What's your thoughts? You're going to miss Sprinkles, or is there enough down there that you're not worried about it?
Never had them.
What?
Never had them. Never had them. Listen, there's 2 reasons I go to Springs. One would be to visit you guys, and 2 would be to eat real food. So
this is the sad day. You're all are handing in your Disney cards. Ken's got to hand in his Star Wars card, and you're handing in a cupcake card.
Okay, let me ask you this.
What?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, look. I'm not going to go specifically out of my way to buy a bunch of cupcakes. Donuts, that's a different story.
I'm not talking to you about pastries right now. I'm so disappointed. Mandy, what do you think?
I've never had it
Hand
either.
in your cupcake card.
I love cupcakes, and now I'm sad that it's not something I can do. So
I wonder what'll go down in its place. Will be the question. That'll be the question. I don't know. All right, Mike and Jen, if you live down there, please tell me you've been to Sprinkles.
I have been there. I have not used the ATM part, but I love their cupcakes, and I'm very sad that they're gone.
Yeah.
Mike?
I would go back again. They're delicious.
Yeah, that's a shame. I guess it wasn't profitable. I guess whatever they were doing, they weren't making money because they didn't just shut this one down. They shut them down all locations everywhere. A guy just shut the doors. So, I don't know. Ken and Jen, Lily, is she a cupcake connoisseur from Sprinkles?
She is, but
they're wonderful. They're great. That's all we're gonna say. Okay, so I'm afraid to say anything else at this point. To say I've never had a Sprinkles cupcake, but I'm just gonna say they're awesome. So yeah, go ahead.
I've had them. They're good, but I feel like when we've gone past there, it's never that busy, and maybe it's the location. It's not prime location. It's kind of tucked back a little bit. So I don't know if location. I don't know if that has something to do with it too.
Yeah, location. That's a good point. Mark says, "Where's Nate Page and Mr. Morrow? When's he going to Bella's Treat? Going to get Bella's Treat cupcakes now. I don't. Yeah, it's true. That's they used to get the dog treats there. Jen says she's never been there. Cakes, how about you?
Did you know it's only 79 days till Cincinnati Reds opening day?
Why did you just text? Why did you just? If you don't like us so much, why did you just text me the 2 in the middle look like boobs?
Well, they kind of do, but I don't know. I've never been over to Sprinkles. I knew it was there, but we don't spend a lot of time over at Springs.
Yeah,
we just don't. We usually go over there and eat and get out because it's always on a freaking weekend. It's always packed to the gills. So when we're over there, it just seems like
here's the amazing thing I'll tell you. While Sprinkles, I mean, it was great. I mean, it's a cupcake place. They were not the best cupcakes on property, and I've had a bunch of the different ones around because I enjoy a good pastry dessert. Everybody used to talk about this place like it was so great. I think Disney did a better job with their pastry chefs when you got fresh cupcakes, as long as you didn't get them where they were frozen, first and foremost. So, and the location, to your points, at least for that location, I'm not surprised that it wasn't doing it. Plus the amount of competition that you have down there for all the other restaurants with different desserts and stuff that you can go in and grab. On top of the fact, if you're at the parks all day and then going over to Springs, you have been overwhelmed with sugar and snacks and snack food at the parks between, beignets and ice creams and everything else. To Doug's point, by the time you get over there, you are probably thinking about, let me sit down and have a good dinner if you're going over there, or let me go to Earl of Sandwich and have a sandwich or something rather than going to this. Or maybe even you're going to Goofy's Cupcake or Goofy's Candy Shop where you can get all Disney stuff where your kids are screaming, let me have Chippendale pretzels, let me have this, let me have that with Disney's face on it. So it is what it is. I just hope they put something decent in there. The question will be what, when, where, how long does that take, and all that. So, aren't they the only? Were they the only gluten-free cupcake place? I don't know that. Taterhead, you might be right. I don't know off the top of my head, but
Oh, I can Aaron McKenna's Bakery also has gluten-free
there we go.
cupcakes.
There we go. Jen all over it. So, have a good night, Lila Rose. Thank you. You have other things you need to do. Okay, go get your things done. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Did anybody know that January 19th is National Popcorn Day? Was anybody aware of that? I had somebody send me this. Mandy, I'll start with you. Did you know that it was a thing? Does it matter? Will you do something special for that?
I had no idea, but now we're going to have to celebrate. We must have popcorn. January 19th.
January 19th. Okay. Mike, does that make a difference for you guys? Do you want to go out and get popcorn? I didn't even know that was. I know that the other day was Bacon Day. Bacon Day was like, I don't know, the other day or something. But
Popcorn's my favorite, and I would have done a stream on that, but it's Martin Luther King Day, and we're not allowed in the parks that day.
well, you could still do a stream on it. Just don't go to the parks. Go to the springs
We
and
can go to Disney Springs.
Yeah.
there's a popcorn cart down there. I'm sure.
Yeah, best popcorn's over in Hollywood Studios at Buck 2. They have the blue popcorn. That's the best.
Well, you guys could go down to the springs, each get a box, and put the camera on both of you and try to throw it at each other's face and see who can catch it. There's your string. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, good idea.
Ken, how about you guys? Is Popcorn Day a thing for you guys, or do you just love popcorn? It doesn't matter.
As with the rest of the theme of the night, I did not know it was on January 19th, but I will say that that's the only excuse we need to go crazy and get a bunch of popcorn that
We'll
day.
celebrate the heck out of it.
You got that right. We love popcorn. So
Okay.
it's the fun ride. The fun ride to Disney every time we go on the weekend. If we forget the popcorn bucket, doesn't matter how close we are to Disney, we're turning around. So we got to go grab it, So it's just,
Wow, that's impressive. Turn it back home to get the popcorn bucket. Okay. Is Lily big into popcorn? Is she the flavored popcorn or regular? No?
Not really.
Root beer floats.
Root beer floats, yeah.
Okay. I might have to do something with popcorn and Lily then. All right, I got to come up with something. Oh my God! Could you imagine?
Did you see at Disney at Magic Kingdom they have Skittle flavored popcorn now? Did you see that? It's like popcorn with Skittles. It's so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
It tastes like Fruit Loops.
They got all. Yeah. Now they're doing
tastes like
over MK. They're doing everything crazy. Everything crazy. All right, Cakes. What do you think? Popcorn Day. Feed the cats.
Meh. I could take or leave popcorn. Unless it's the best popcorn on property, which is not in Hollywood Studios. It is at the Canadian Pavilion, and it has maple all over it.
Here we go.
Not maple.
Yes, maple.
Oh.
Okay. Argument. I've heard this argument before. So, Doug, where's the best popcorn in your mind?
Disney.
That's a fair answer.
With cheese on it.
Actually, I do not eat popcorn unless I'm in Disney, and I just get regular popcorn.
Okay. That Canadian popcorn is pretty good. It's different, but it's good. Definitely, I give you that. 100%. Okay.
Still good.
National popcorn. All right.
I'll close with this, Pete. The worst thing Epcot ever did was get rid of that station by Figment that had all the flavored popcorn right there for you, and they never brought it back.
Never brought it back.
Onion popcorn, you had cheese popcorn. Oh man, it was so good.
They had some good ones. That's some good ones. All right, we're gonna go to Mike and Jim to start this one. Fox Local put out on their site that Lego unveils smart brick that sets that bring your creation to life. So here's what the deal is with this. There will be a set that has these smart bricks in it, and the smart brick will be a rechargeable system. It does have all the electronics inside the brick. And basically, if you have a airplane, it'll make a sound like a plane. If you have a Star Wars guy with a lightsaber, it'll make a lightsaber sound. If you have the any type of the Star Wars aircraft and you're doing a Star Wars smart brick set, it'll make the sound that it makes in the movies. So interesting new way of going about it. I don't know how far or where they're going to go with it. It was just announced, but does that make your Lego thing more exciting, or does it not matter? I just want to put them together.
I never have liked Legos, but I've been told that I'm an advertiser's wet dream, and that
What?
sounds fun. So I might have to have that.
Oh my God. Well, anyway,
Oh, right.
you never know what's going to come out of her mouth. Anyway,
I love how that's said right as on my screen. Coochie popcorn is great and so. Oh my God.
oh my God. Oh, anyway,
Two
Pete,
gens.
the bricks that light up, I think it's really great. I've done Legos like with my grandsons and everything. I think it's a great family thing to do together. But there's a few of us here that know somebody in the Disney community with us that loves Legos. I think they'd be very excited with it. You know, PHC is a big Lego person.
Park Hopper Choppers? Okay.
Loves. He's an avid Lego person.
Okay. Kenny and Jen, what do you think? Star Wars guys, where the lightsaber lights up, do we have to buy all new sets?
Nope. And I never dreamed about it once. So. Yeah.
But this wet dream did. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Oh my God.
No. I mean, I have a few Legos. I know Cakes is gonna have a lot more to say on this than I do, but yeah, I don't go crazy about that stuff. You know, I'll put the Lego together and I have it on display, and that's about as far as I go with it. So, you know.
Okay.
If someone buys me one and it comes with it, great, I'll use it. But other than that, no, that's it.
Okay. All right. Jen, anything else?
Oh my God.
I think it looks cool. I don't know. I want to hear Cake's opinion.
Okay. Let's go to Lego Cakes.
I don't know. I think this is a money grab. It's a cool idea for the kids. They're playing with their stuff. I have roughly,
My kid.
let's just say 500 sets here that are built or have been built. I don't see a need for me to have this brick in any of them because most of my stuff's just display stuff. I like the idea. I think it's going to sell really well. I think it's going to increase the price of a set with this brick in it by a minimum of $20 per set. That's my guess. And that's in Lego, and it is Lego. There's no S. It is Lego. I think they're going to make a mint off this. And the kids sets, the play sets, the kids are going to love it. I think it's a great idea. Me personally, doesn't do much for me. So,
okay, Doug.
I don't play with Legos. I almost got killed by them like 15 years ago, and I'll never touch them.
Okay, Mandy.
I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not surprised because Lego has been kind of moving in this direction because there are already sets that make sound. I know Jenny has one. There are there are light kits that you can use. So there's already a bit of that interaction coming out, but
oh my God.
So I mean the tech is already there. I'm curious to see what and how they're going to use it. Because I think it would be really cool if it was like the built-in light sets, because I know the pain in the where that it is for Cakes to light each of these individual sets. So if they built those lights in, that I think most Lego fans would go insane over. this feels like they're marketing to more of the kids and the playability versus the adults who just use things for display.
That's a good point.
So,
That's a good point. We'll see what they do. And I agree with cakes. They're going to be more expensive. Real quick, before I jump over and talk with everybody here, I want to make a reminder announcement to everybody that officially, starting on Thursday, Disney Dialogues first episode, which we did together, which was a while back, so almost a year ago. We're going week to week. Dialogues will be out on every podcast platform, Apple, iHeart, Disney, everywhere that you can find on podcast. You can search Disney Dialogues, and it's going to pull us right up. We've got all the episodes there. We've got 47, I think, loaded in right now for 47 weeks of dialogue. So wherever you are, out in your car or cutting your grass or doing whatever, you can jump in and listen to us. We are very excited. Jen and I are very excited about this. We put a lot of thought and energy into this, and it's going to give us an opportunity to get out in front of a whole nother audience of the podcasting platform and hopefully bring some new friends over to here through time is what we're excited about. More to come with that as we're going to be booking some new guests in the next couple of weeks, and we are very, very excited about this. And if you want to hear more about it, Friday, Jen will be in with us on Friday, and I'm sure we'll talk about this again, but I want to make sure we let everybody know that we're out there on all the podcasts, and we could really use your help being brand new to that podcast platform. If you wouldn't mind on Thursday, open it up and just looking for Disney Dialogues and giving it a listen or a like or a boop, a bop, a beep, all the things, whatever you do over there with the podcasting things, just to get it going. We're really excited because it does open up a whole new area of viewers to our community. Let's talk about what's coming up. Here, I'll go to our guest first. Magic Adventures, what do you guys have coming up on your channel?
Tomorrow we'll be in Magic Kingdom.
Nice. Magic
Yeah,
Kingdom. In the evening, afternoon, morning?
We'll be there about 2, and we're going to stay through fireworks and parade and all of that.
Okay, it's over on Magic Adventures. One of the mods can grab their link, drop it in there for you guys. Ken, I'll go to you first. For you and Jen, what do you want to throw out there about what you guys have coming out? Because if I go to Cakes, he usually says he doesn't know.
That's true. That's true. I'll leave the 9. We actually got an answer for the 927, so I'll save that for Cakes this week. So
okay.
For Lily's Life, we've been going. We still have a few more cruise videos to put together yet from our trip in December, but we're going to finish those up. And the big news with the new show on Lily's Life coming January 21st on Wednesday, January 21st, 7 p.m. The first episode of Lily's Life, Let's Go Ride with Lily and Mandy Mary. So it's where they are going to be focusing on these episodes of picking a Disney attraction and going from the beginning of it all the way to the end of each step of the ride and going over what they think of each step of each ride. And they're going to focus on, it's not a secret anymore, they're going to focus on the Haunted Mansion for episode 1 for that. So we are looking forward to that. And Lily and Mandy are putting in a lot of work. I'm very proud of both of them. Lily is really excited for this. And she's really going to put her best foot forward on this first episode. So we hope you guys can tune in for that.
So 2 things. One, I'd like to get a copy of that thumbnail when you can get it to me so I can help you guys out and promote it for you. And 2, when is she buying that shirt that was discussed for Doug?
She's got a whole list of shirts she wants to get, and Doug's on the top of the list, so we're good. So,
I'd like to know when that happens. Doug, I'll come to you. I know you'll be live tomorrow morning. What are you excited? What are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Wednesday.
Thumbs up.
No, I'm hoping I feel a little better tomorrow. I'm feeling better each day. Tomorrow, I don't know. There was a couple stories that I read that, I'm going to look more into tonight, and hopefully they pan out and I can, get them out there tomorrow morning for people. I just have a disclaimer, folks. When you go to a Disney water park, be careful and be aware of the painful wedgie.
Oh Lord,
If you've watched my show this week, you'll understand why.
she didn't win that lawsuit though, right?
No, they dropped the lawsuit.
That's
It
right. You
wasn't
said they
thrown
dropped it.
out. It wasn't the plaintiff dropped the lawsuit. So I think one of two things happened. They realized how stupid they were and were going to lose, or
Or they
number
paid it off.
two, they ran out of money because Disney has drawn this out for 2 years.
Yeah, Disney's good like
So
that. Well, I'm glad it was the lawsuit that was dropped and not the wedgie. So that's a good thing. Tune in,
well,
Doug,
no,
tomorrow.
the wedgie wasn't dropped. The wedgie was fully lifted.
Wedged.
Well, fully was wedged. Okay. Check out Doug tomorrow at 9:00. Does a great show every morning over there. Good laughs. Hello, Tomorrowland Traveler. Welcome in, friend. Great job over on his channel. Check it out over there. You'll have a good time. Cakes and Mandy want to talk about the 927. And Mandy, I think we got another interview this week.
We do. So first, I just want to say I am super proud of Lily for all of her creative ideas and wanting to kind of expand her show. So super proud of her and honored to be a part of that. And then also a wonderful group that I'm a part of, the CCC, just had an amazing show on Sunday with Dean the Turkey Legster.
Yes.
And I'm sure we will knock it out of the park again this week with Disney Girl Kim.
Disney Girl Kim should be a lot of fun. I love it. I'm excited about that. And Cakes, you actually know what's going on this week, so I'm coming to you. What is going on with the 927?
We are going to talk about how there's only 79 days left till Reds opening day.
Oh my God.
No.
Aside from that, we're going to talk about what we think of the NFL playoffs and who we think is going to win through the playoffs and make it to the Super Bowl. We are not going to discuss any preseason predictions that may or may not have been made. We're not going to discuss those at all. We're going to talk about the Reds and the NFL playoffs and the Super Bowl. That's it. That's all we're talking about. No preseason picks.
Definitely trying us to make your picks by this, and we are going to show how bad Cake's preseason picks actually work. So
there you go.
My quarterback went out in week 2.
Well, mine weren't that good either, but I'm just making fun of Cakes.
Yeah, we're going to talk about all of our really horrible predictions.
Check out the 927. It's a great show, everybody. Thoroughly enjoy it. The guys do a good job on Thursday nights. They are moving it to a special time this week of 6:30 for this week only. So if you drop the link in, Debbie dropped the link for the 927. If you're not following it, I would encourage you to go over and hit a reminder, or you can hit a subscribe, watch it, and then if you want to stay subscribed. If you don't, you can always We don't want you to just go and sub for no reason and leave, but you can definitely hit a reminder and know about it. So there. So let's see. Today is Tuesday, right? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow, Wednesday, doing basketball again. Tomorrow, which should be fun. We've got a great guest coming up tomorrow on the late night show, the Disney Insomniacs. Park Questers will be on the great little channel. They do some real good stuff. If you like the history of Disney and stuff, you'll kind of like what they're doing. They're going to come in and play Two Truths and a Lie with us. A lot of points to be given away. We're getting ready to round out that show and everything, or that section of the show. Friday night, we're back with news and merch. Douglas doesn't even know this yet. We are going to, on Friday, talk a lot about this upcoming festival. We're going to dig into all the stuff surrounding the festival. I got the link for the foods. Thank you, Jen, for sending that over to me tonight. So we're going to pull up the foods and talk. I'm going to try something for the first time with a festival, and that is I'm going to try it as a screen share and try to work it over here. I played with that a little bit today. It doesn't look too bad. I was worried about all the ads popping up, but we're going to try that. We're going to talk all about the festival, with the exception of one thing. We are not going to dig heavy into the artists, because it's my goal that talk with Jen either tonight or tomorrow and try to get a date for next week where we can sit down and kind of run through all of the artists, or a majority of the artists that are coming for next week, talk about the ones we've already met, the ones we've already interviewed, the ones we are focusing on talking to, and just kind of run through that, show you a little bit of their art, talk about the artists for a minute. We're working on that for the following week. I know it's a hectic week with that, with traveling, and there's also a Shade Room Runway coming. When is that, Doug? Hello, Sullivan.
That will be on the 14th.
14th. Shade Room Runway coming back in the house. So Appreciate you guys all being here today. As I've stated, you can open that for him if he wants one. Is that what he wants? Sullivan came in because he wants a combo pizza flavor.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Unbelievable.
Good choice, Sullivan.
Unbelievable. What's my life's worth. As I've been doing or attempting to do all this year, it's about reminding everybody at the end of the streams the importance and the shortness and the shallowness of life and everything that we do. I had an incredible time this past weekend spending time with Mandy and Cakes and Doug and Belinda and Jen and her mom. And do that in your life, everybody. Find the time, make the time with everything that goes on in your life. You know, that work schedule, the kids schedule, you know, the frustrations that you have going, all the TV shows and movies you want to see, or all the things you got going, and find time to tell people in your life they matter. Doug and Cakes and Mandy will all tell you that I said something to all of them as I was with them. And I did that also for Jen and for her mom. And I will continue to be doing that. That is my goal in 2026, to build the bricks of that house. And I'm going to continue to do that. So please take the time to tell those people in your life how much they mean to you. When you get those times to spend it and have fun. We'll see everybody here tomorrow night for Insomniacs. I'll see all you guys over on the 927 on Thursday night, and over on Doug's stream at 9 o'clock in the morning, and Magic Adventures at noon. Well, at least Jen will be over there. Mike's got his, adult channel thing going, so he'll be doing that as it goes through. But we don't talk about that. We'll see you all next time as we hang out and have some fun. Where's my opening? How did I lose that? Where'd it go?